What's up, all you cool cats and kittens? It's your boy, Sean. Just kidding. Anyway, tonight we are going to be playing some trivia. Those of you who know me, I was doing this up until fairly recently at a couple of bars and pubs around Orange County and LA County. And now, because of all this coronavirus stuff, here I am. Can't do it. So I thought it'd be fun to do it online here for some people and see how it goes. This is the first time I've been doing this, so please go easy on me. And what we're going to be doing, let me explain what we're going to be doing. I have 5 rounds of trivia for you. If you are familiar with the trivia that I've done, if you've gone to any of my games before, you'll be familiar with the format, at least mostly. Round 1 is general knowledge. Round 2 is movie quotes. Because I don't want to get flagged for copyright violation, round 3 will not be the music round. It will be a different round. It'll be a TV. For tonight, it'll be a TV theme music round. And round 4 is a special round, and round 5 is a picture round like you're used to seeing. So we're going to give it some time here to let some people who might not be signed on yet get in on the stream. And I'll explain how it's going to work. I'm going to post links to each round. I'm going to post a link to a Google form. It's a Google Doc that has all of the questions on it. I don't need anything from me. You'll have 10 minutes, and I will be timing 10 minutes to complete each round and send it back to me. Once everyone or most everyone is complete with round 1, I will then release round 2 and so on and so on. I'm guessing it's probably going to be around an hour. And in the interim, while you guys are all doing your questions, answering your questions, I will be grading them and working on getting those grades back to you so that you can get your scores, and then I will give updates throughout the game. Give me 1 second here while I send a link to someone who cannot figure it out. If you have any questions about how it's going to go, please put it into the chat. Like I said, if you didn't see that earlier, the chat is going to be where I post the links to the game, or links to the rounds. And normally what I do is I offer hints, but I don't know how I could do that without giving away the hints to everybody. So we'll go with no hints this time, and maybe we'll figure out a different way to do it next time. If there is a next time, I'm hoping there will be. All right. We'll give it maybe 2 more minutes just to see if anyone else is going to show up. Like I said, if you have any questions, I do recommend, if you haven't already, if you're going to play on a team, there will be a chance to write down your team name on the documents. If you are playing on a team, you should get that together. Zoom, Google Hangout, something. Teams are encouraged. You can also play by yourself, whatever floats your boat. Doesn't matter to me. All right. Can everyone hear me fine? I assume so. All righty. Let's get started here. We'll get started, and if people show up later, they can play in round 1. Round 1 will go a little bit longer than 10 minutes, just so I can give everybody enough time to get done with it. So, like I said, I'm going to post a link right now in the chat. There you go. Click on that link that I just posted in the chat. That will take you to the first round. That is our general knowledge round. After about 10 or 12 minutes, I will turn off the responses. So you will not be able to respond once I let you know. So there'll be no late acceptance. No late accepting answers. Can everyone see the link? Right there in the chat. Let me know if you're running into any problems or if you're having any trouble. Round 1 is our general knowledge round. I will be reviewing it because I'll be reviewing every answer because I won't be able to, the way that this thing is set up, it is very case sensitive, and I didn't want to put in 100 different answers for 100 different spellings. So I'll be reviewing each one individually. You only have to submit 1 if you're going to do it as a team. So submit 1 as a team, or if you're playing by yourself, you can just submit 1. If you have any questions or if you want anything clarified, let me know. I tried to be very I try to be very clear in the questions. If anything comes up that is confusing, please let me know. And anyway, get started on round one, general knowledge. I will be anxiously awaiting your answers. Yes, if your team is not using the screen share or anything like that, you can all just look at the same Google Doc. Just submit one for your team. It's okay if you didn't do well. There's plenty of other rounds to make up for it. Baby Seal Club. All right, we've got one perfect score so far on round one. Now, if you guys, I'm not looking at chat right now, but if you guys are, whoa, there we go. The question is, what is was it the highest point in the U.S. or the continental U.S.? If you looked at the question, it asked, what is the highest point in the continental U.S.? FYI. All right, we've got 13 in so far. I'm going to give it some more time. Can we boo? That's fun, boo. Don't boo. Oh, I get it. Yes, the highest city might be Denver, but not by not by height. Here's what I'll do. All right, I'm putting together a score sheet. That way it'll be much easier to keep track of everything rather than what I was doing, which was trying to do it all individually. All right, I do have a lot of answers in. Is anyone still? You're throwing popcorn. You can always boo. You can always boo Powell, for sure. Is anyone still working on round one? Just give me a shout. I'm going to give you plenty more time. I just want to make sure that we're not all waiting on me right now. Okay, we'll give you plenty more time. I got 18 answer sheets in. Yeah, I forgot to mention. I normally do rules in this game when I host trivia. The rules are kind of honor rules at this point. Don't cheat. Don't. I mean, I know you're all in front of your computers or your phone or something. Don't Google the answers. I always tell people at the bars, there is a special place in hell for people who cheat at pub trivia, and there's an even better place in hell, worst place in hell for people that cheat at trivia over the internet. Don't do that. Come on. It's supposed to be fun. Honor system. Have you no honor? Don't do it. Oh, and also feel free to shit talk. I'm totally okay with that. If you're looking for the Google Doc, I will post it again. Let me just get that shareable link. There's actually heaters in hell. If you're looking for the Google Doc for round one, I just posted it again to the chat. There's no such thing as too much shit talking when you're playing trivia. I can tell you that from experience. I know. I'm in my other, this is like my library office room. I need to get some more beer stuff. I don't have enough crap on the walls. It's actually really just full of books. But you can't see any of those. Maybe next time I'll have some more shit on the walls. I haven't put out the link for round two yet. I will put that out here in a second. So is anyone still, let me know in the chat, is anyone still working on round one, the general knowledge round? I've got 19 responses in here. I'm still grading them, but is anyone still working? A few leather-bound books. Yes, I do have a few leather-bound books. All right. All right. If you guys are ready, you've got plenty of time. I'm not going to turn off the responses yet because I'm still grading round one. But those of you who are finished with round one, there is the answer to round two, or the answer. There's the link to round two. If you're still working on round one, don't worry. You've still got a little bit of time. I am going to be grading it for a little bit longer. So don't worry. Round two is out, though. Round two is our movie quote round. Show me potato salad. All right, round two, for those of you who haven't picked it up yet, round two is our movie quote round. I'm looking for the movie that those quotes came from. I put the year to help you out a little bit, a year for that the movie was released. And as a bonus for this round, there is a connection between all of these films. All of these films have something in common, some common link that connects them all. If you guess that, that's the last question on the round. If you guess that connection, you get a bonus point. So there's 11 points possible in this round. All of these movies are fairly mainstream movies. I'm not pulling any art house flicks out of here. So let me know if you have any questions. And I'll give you another, I'll say another 2 minutes for round one. 2 more minutes for round one. All right, the chat got pretty quiet, so round 2 must be a little bit harder. Did I not put the year on the Naomi question? Let me look. Oh, I did not. All right, so for the question that is, her name's Naomi, that's I Moan Backwards. That movie is from 2002. I apologize profusely. 2002. I know it might be obvious. They can't all be hard. You know, it's a bell curve of questions of how hard they are. I try to keep it pretty simple. All right, I'm going to assume yeah. I'm going to assume that everyone is done with round 1. So I'm going to go over the answers to round 1 really quick. I know I released some of the scores. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this the best way. So let me go over the answers to round 1. Number 1, what beer is known as the champagne of beers? That's Miller High Life, of course. The delicious beer. Yeah, Miller High Life. Number 2, what gas makes up approximately 74% of the sun's mass? That'd be hydrogen. Number 3, what is the length of a U.S. senator's term? That's 6 years. 4, what was the first mint to be used as a gum flavoring by the Wrigley Company? That'd be spearmint. Number 5, farfalle pasta is shaped like what? It is shaped like a bow tie or a bow. I forget what number it is, but how many pieces are on a standard chessboard at the beginning of a match? That'd be 32. What famous director is known for The Shining, A Clockwork Orange, and 2001, A Space Odyssey? Stanley Kubrick. What sense would you be missing if you were anosmic? That'd be smell. You couldn't smell anything. The Show Me State is the official nickname of which state? That'd be Missouri. And finally, what is the highest point in the continental United States? That is Mount Whitney. So, clearly you do need to watch more movies. We should all get what right? Free point. Thank you. All right. Keep working on round 2. I'm going to continue grading this round 1 while you guys are all working on round 2. If you need anything clarified, please let me know. I apologize for not having that that year on that one question. I do so apologize for that. Well, I was going for a theme. Well, I guess that might have. I don't know. Right. So where are the cats? The cats are in another room. Otherwise, they'd be up in front of the camera. Well, at least the little one would be. I'm just going to do it that way. It's going to be faster. Cats. Alaska is not considered the continental U.S. The continental U.S. is the lower 48 because there is a country between Alaska and us. I don't want to see what Joe Exotic's cats eat. I want to see what Carol Baskin's cats eat because I'm pretty sure it's her husband. Oh, don't do that. I better take off my glasses. Well, it's a good thing I'm reading the answer sheet to round 1. Don't cheat. That counts as cheating. Don't read the answers. Don't worry, I'm going faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm still working on this. I'm still working on how to best do this. If I had a score girl or guy, I'm an equal opportunist, could score it for me. 1, 2. I like some of your answers from round 1 when you didn't know what the answer was. Sure, I will wave my arms around. Never know. There are some internet sleuths out there that can definitely they could probably have pulled the answers from my glasses. If you want to get I might get the cats. Let me see. I'll have to text my other half. By the way, who decided that their team name was going to be Grandpa's Dick? All right, dang, we got a lot of people playing here. If anybody does not have the chat open, if you're playing from an iPad or something, I'm posting the links to the rounds also in the Facebook event page. So if you are really struggling at getting those, they are in there. All right, so far, there we go. We got 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's fine. If you're still working on the second round, don't worry. I've got 24 responses. Oh wow, I've got a lot of responses from round 2 already. So let me start looking at them, and I can get the get pointed. So we got 23 teams playing. I know there's 29 people in the chat or in the. When can we all hear their? Oh, so let me go over the names. The names of the people who are. The names of the people who are playing. We got after round 1. This is just round 1, so don't worry if you're still working on round 2. Round 1, we got Bagel Shirt with 4 points, Bagels versus Burritos with 9 points, Bamtran with 7 points, Bagawanalawa at 5 points, the Catholic School Dropouts at 6 points, Sestrian at 5 points, Chubby Bunnies at 7, Dixon Cider at 7, Dragon Energy at 7, Drunk Uncle at 9, Grandpa's Dick at 5, House Arrest in Washington at 2, Morka Miu at 1, 99 at 8, Quarantini at 6, Quarantitties at 9, Sean Smells at 7, Soloist at 8, Suck My Ditka at 9, the Baby Seal Club with 10 points, perfect round in round 1. The Bags and Jeff with 8 points, Trivia Not Trivial with 5, and 2 Smart Asses with 9. So right now we got a 5-way tie for second place with 9 points. You did a phenomenal. Round 2 was hard. It can't all be easy. Hopefully round 3 is a little bit better. I'm used to doing a music round for round 3, and like I said, I just didn't want YouTube to come down on me for playing copyrighted music in a game. So I changed it up a little bit. All right, I'm going to start going through the answers for round, or not the answers, sorry. I'm going to start grading round 2. No, there won't be an obscure Radiohead music round. One hot toddy down. See, that's the thing. I was looking into it. YouTube, Twitch, they all don't like it when you play copyrighted music. And that's basically what the music rounds I normally do are. They're music that I play, and you tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song. Um, maybe next time I'll do it anyway. I feel like this is small enough that no one's going to care, but it could get a copyright strike against my channel, and then who knows what will happen after that. All right, looks like I have 21 responses right now out of 23 teams. So there's 2 more teams working on round 2. So if you're still working on round 2, if that's you, you've got 2 more minutes left for round 2. If you want to get started with round 3, there we go. If you want to get started with round 3, who's lagging? I don't know who's lagging. I hope it's not me. My Wi-Fi is right next to me. So if you want to get started on round 3, I've just posted in the chat the link to round 3. If you can't see the chat, go back to the event page on Facebook, and I have just posted the link to round 3 there. Round 3 is TV themes. I have sort of compromised there and put the lyrics to some TV themes, and you have to tell me what show it is. So get started on that. Like I said, I've got 22, one more person. You got about a minute left for round 2. If you are still working on it, if that's you, one more minute for round 2. One thing you probably never realized, besides the TV lyrics not making any sense, is that Alan Thicke wrote so many TV theme songs in the 80s and early 90s. It's really crazy how many he wrote. All right, I'm going to call it on round 2. Last call. If you're still working on it, turn it in or submit it, I guess. Last call for round 2. 3, 2, 1. All right, Todd, I'm going to go over the answers to round 2. All right, number 1. I don't think that Brooke could have done this. Exercise gives you endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. Happy people don't just shoot their husbands, they just don't. That's from Legally Blonde. Mrs. Robinson, if you don't mind my saying so, this conversation is getting a little strange. That's from The Graduate. Number 3, you're not perfect, sport. Let me save you some suspense. The girl you've met, she's not perfect either. But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That is Good Will Hunting. Number 4, thank you, sir. May I have another? Is from Animal House. Number 5, you know, when you were a baby in your crib, your father looked down at you and he had but one hope. Someday my son will grow to be a man. Well, look at you now. You just got your asses whipped and by a bunch of goddamn nerds. That's from Revenge of the Nerds. Number 6, even though some of you are pretty thin, you all have fat hearts, and that's what matters. That's from Pitch Perfect. Number 7, you're probably going to be a very successful computer person, but you're going to go through life thinking that the girls don't like you because you're a nerd. And I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that that won't be true. It'll be because you're an asshole. That's from The Social Network. Number 8, I think. At this point, you may be asking yourself, why am I holding this 30-pound cinder block in my hands? You may also ask yourself, why does this cinder block have a long piece of string tied to it? And finally, why is the other end of this string tied securely to your penis? That's from Old School. Number 9. Sorry, number 9. Her name is Naomi. Man, I am terrible. Her name is Naomi. That's I moan backwards. That is from Van Wilder. Number 10, son, in 35 years of religious study, I have come up with 2 hard, incontrovertible facts. There is a God, and I'm not him. That's from Rudy. And the connection between all of these movies is that they all take place in college. They're all college movies, every single one of them. Who listens to TV show songs? Come on, you gotta sing along with them. You probably know more than you think. Some of them I think are pretty obvious. Some of them are a little bit harder, I will admit. Got some late starters on jumping in round 2, but that's okay. We will not be doing Neil Diamond trivia. Not yet. Not for a long time. You would have an unfair advantage. Honestly, I would too. If I played it at least. All right, we got 9 in already. So far for 2 rounds. Graded them all for round 2. So we've got Bagel Shirt with 13 points. Bagels versus Burritos with 18. Bam Train with 11. Bagawanalawa with 8. Catholic School Dropouts with 14. Cestrian with 5. Chubby Bunnies with 11. Dixon Cider with 7. Dragon Energy with 12. Drunk Uncle with 16. Eagle jumping in round 2 with 9. Grandpa's Dick with 10. House Arrest in Washington 3. Morka Miu with 4. 99 with 15. Quarantini with 6. Quarantitties with 18. Sean Smells with 18. Soloist with 14, Suck My Ditka with 19, Team Commando with 5, The Baby Seal Club with 21, aced 2 rounds in a row. The Bags Plus Jeff with 17, Trivia Not Trivial is with 7, and 2 Smart Asses with 17 as well. Now, I'm not going to say, Mush, you're cheating, but are you cheating? No, I don't think you did. Thought you got all of them. But I'll take your word for it. I'll dock you a point if you want to. Dock you a point. You got 20. You're still in first place, though. Oh, did you? Oh, I must have missed that. Real Genius is a great movie. Rudy is one of the only movies where it's okay for men to cry. Where are the cats? Hang on, let me go see if I can find the cats. Oh man, you gotta come with me. Everybody's fishing. Everybody's like, where are the cats? I found a cat. This is Sprinkles. The other one will not take kindly to me grabbing and manhandling him like that. I'm glad I could make your night with the cats. Oh, wait, there's the other one. Well, where'd he go? Here, he just came in. Come here, you. This one is dangerous. That's Augie. He's violent. I know you're only just here for the cats. We're all winners now. You saw the cats. Yeah, you did. You did see the cats. All right, I got 13 responses. think 19 people answered last time, so we'll go. Oh, now the cats are in here. I hope you guys are all happy. Your allergies, more cats. Yeah, he is violent. He's nice. He's nice when you want him to be, or when you don't want him to be. He's violent pretty much all the other time. 2014 down to 5. Yeah, we'll see. I should probably start grading. I think my favorite answers are when people don't know it, but then they try to describe it. They don't know the show, but they're like, it's this one with this guy and this actor. But I can't remember. Give him to Carol. That bitch Carol killed her husband. Carol, it's Dawn. I'm in your septic tank. I like that show united everybody in America into believing one fact, that a crazy cat lady in Florida fed her husband to a bunch of tigers. That's insane. That whole group is insane. Oh yeah, a tiger wouldn't eat you if your foot was covered in cologne. You'd have to give it something it wanted, like sardine oil. No one on that show was good people. Nobody, absolutely zero. Well, like 3 people were okay people. The rest were all horrible people. Yeah, just douse yourself in cinnamon. That might work. Now the cats are fighting. See what you guys did? I had tacos. What did you guys have for dinner? That's the point. The shows don't have any tunes or years. That would just give it away. You got to sing it in your head and try and figure it out. Maybe I will do music next round or next game. We shall see. All right, my rule is if you don't answer 2 rounds in a row, then you're out. Just FYI. Just hot toddies. You're supposed to eat when you drink. Otherwise, well, I guess if you want to get there faster. All right, is anyone alcohol is considered a dinner during pandemic? I didn't know that. All right, is anyone still working on round 3, the TV theme round? I've got 19 answers in. There's a couple of people still out. 9-9, I haven't seen yours yet. You've got about a minute left for round 3. Oh, there you are, 9-9. All right, I'm missing Sestrian, Bagawanalawa, Morka Miu, and Quarantini, but I don't actually think Quarantini is there because they didn't turn in anything last round. All right, I'm missing those 4. 3, 4. You guys got about 30 seconds. You can drink Everclear if you want. Just mix it correctly. Just don't shoot it straight. Or do. I don't know. I'm not your mom. Do what you want. All right, this is going to be last call for round 3. Turn it in now if you want to get credit. Submit those answer sheets. Three, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to go over the answers to round 3, go over mid-round score, and then we'll move on to round 4. Here we go. Sorry about that. Earthquake. We did a little Star Trek there. After 3 rounds, 19. Well, actually, let me go over the answers real quick. That'll be the best thing to do. All right, number 1, it's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. That was the theme song to Family Matters. Number 2, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true and you're a pal and a confidant. That is the Golden Girls. 3, don't know about the future. That's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Buy up your pad and pencil. I'll give you a piece of my mind. In my opinionation, the sun is gonna surely shine. That is from Blossom. Number 4, streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares? When you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door, no one glared. That's from Mr. Belvedere. Number 5, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Taking a break from your worries sure would help a lot. That is Cheers. 6, what would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key. That is from the Wonder Years. Number 7? I forget. We'll just go to the next one. I need to number these next time. Now, the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you might not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but their genes. That's from Different Strokes. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV is the theme to Full House. Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you get a feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time, no one's going to stand in my way. The flame in my heart, a long lost friend gives every dark street a light at the end. It is the theme song to Two Perfect Strangers. I don't want to sing them. I'm not going to sing them. It's better if I say them. And then the last one is Time for Living. You take a chance and face the wind. On an open road and a road that's hidden, a brand new life around the bend is the theme to Who's the Boss? Sing. Maybe next time. Tune in next time and I'll sing all the answers if I do another TV theme song. All right, so after 3 rounds, we got Bagel Shirt with 19 points, Bagels versus Burritos with 27, Bam Train with 17, Bagawanalawa with 8, Catholic School Dropouts with 19, Sestrian with 5, but I don't think they're playing anymore. Chubby Bunnies with 14, Dixon Cider with 7, Dragon Energy with 20, Drunk Uncle with 22, Eagle with 18, 14 points for Grandpa's Dick, 3 points for House Arrest in Washington, 4 points for Morka Miu, but I don't think they're playing anymore, 21 points for 99, 6 points for Quarantini, but I don't think they're playing anymore. 24 points for Quarantitties, who definitely are playing. 25 points for Sean Smells. 14 points for The Soloist. 29 points for Suck My Ditka. 8 points for Team Commando. 28 points for the Baby Seal Club. 23 points for the Bags and Jeff. 9 points for Trivia Not Trivial. And 21 points for Two Smart Asses. All right. Here is... I'm embarrassed. All right. Here is Bam Tran. Did I say Bam Train? I'm sorry. Bam Tran. I just posted the link to round 4 in the chat, and I also posted it in the event group. So round 4 is something I call 4, 3, 2, 1. First question has 4 parts and is worth 4 points. The second question is 3 points and 3 parts, then 2 points and 2 parts, and 1 point and 1 part. There you go. Fairly simple. Spelling doesn't count. Don't worry. I won't hold it against you. Just put all the answers in there. Just separate them by commas. Let me know if you have any questions. The cats all left. I'm no longer blessed, but they might be back. If anyone wants to see the score sheet, I'm going to share it here in the chat. You can check it out. You should be able to see how y'all are doing, but not affect anything. No cheating that way. And you can see the standings too. I'm actually going to black out some of the people who I don't think are playing anymore. Dixon Cider, I don't think they're playing anymore. If you are, shout me out and let me know. But Dixon Cider, I don't think you're playing anymore. Sestrian, I don't think you're playing anymore. So you're gone. Morka Miu, not sure. Morka Miu, are you still there? I'm going to say no. And Quarantini, I don't think is there anymore either. 1 minute of silence. Fine, 1 minute of silence. All right, there's your minute of silence for all those people we lost. Damn, you guys are quick. Round 4 was your best round. Well, round 5, there's 16 questions, just FYI. I don't know how you're going to do. Round 5 is going to be our picture round, so I'm interested to see how you all do on round 5. Oh, wait, you did. Sorry about that. See, that's why it's good that I might have. There we go. 1. Oh, you did get cheers right. Both of you did. I apologize for that. Thank you for keeping me honest. I'm going to spell out torture with my eyes. Oh, wait, no, that's wrong. Progressively hotter wings. I don't have hot wings. Hot sauce pong? Where's Kathy? Kathy is downstairs watching Parks and Rec and playing Animal Crossing. All right, just a few more. Quarantine. You can be whatever for the win. You can do one or both or all. I want you guys to know that I am being generous in this round because I realize only now that maybe I wasn't clear on some of these, one or two of them. Okay, I think Bhagawanalawa is out too. So, is anyone still working on round 4? Anyone we're still working on round 4? Last call. I think everyone is, or everyone's done. I got 20. Yeah, I think it's everyone. All right, let me go over the answers real quick. Number 1, name the 4 tennis tournaments that a player has to win a Grand Slam. That would be the US Open, the Australian Open, the French Open, and Wimbledon. Number 2, name the 3 members that comprise the final and most famous lineup of the band Nirvana. You've got Kurt Cobain, Chris Novoselic, and Dave Grohl. 3, this is the one where I don't think I was clear. The first names of the 2 Blues Brothers from the 1980 film of the same name. I was looking for Jake and Elwood, but enough people put Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi that if you put that, I gave it to you too. So sorry if you don't like that, but I made the call. So you got points for it. You already saw. And the last one, number 4, name the number 1 top grossing movie of all time. That'd be Avengers Endgame that beat out Avatar. So it's Avengers Endgame was the answer I was looking for. All right. You all see the score sheet, so I don't think I have to. Hey, it's my game. I can give them points if I want to. It's my fault for not being clear. I just said the first names. I didn't say the characters' names. So we're going to move on to round 5. Round 5 is the last round of the game. Round 5 is our picture round. And I hope if you are like me, that you like playing video games in arcades, because round 5 is a name that game. Here, I will post the scoring sheet answer, or the scoring sheet link again if you want to see it. I just posted the score sheet. The one up above it was the The one up above it was the answer, or the link to round 5, the last round of the game. Here it is again. This link I'm posting right now is the answer the answer sheet. The link I posted right there is the last round. It is the round 5 answer sheet. It is our picture round, 16 questions. Name that game. Make this one count, because this is the last one of the game. Also, the cats are back. At least one of them is. This is not unfair. I will be somewhat generous in this round as well. It's very quiet. You all must be very intently studying this round. Round 2 had 11 points possible because there was a bonus question. Yeah, I believe you did. Yeah, I definitely stole a lot of quarters from parents to play a lot of these games. Man, when Nickel Nickel was around, you had to play all these games for free, basically, for the price of admission. They were all the old games by that point. I miss Nickel Nickel, but I guess we've got MAME. You're going to quarantine. We're all in quarantine. Where is there a Nickel Nickel? I thought they all closed. Upland has a Nickel Nickel. I don't think I'm going to go to Upland to play Nickel Nickel. Garden Grove, okay, that's close enough. El Toro. How really? How are they still around? I thought they all went out of business. The second one is so hard. El Toro one is gone. There used to be one in Huntington Beach that we would go to, but that one's gone. Used to be near where Bellaterra is, close by, but that went away like 10 or 12 years ago, I want to say. I'm sorry. I did like playing that game a lot. Moonwalker. That was a great game. You can still feel the DDR energy. This round was suboptimal. I'm sorry. They can't all be home runs. Give me 20 points. I don't know if you're the farthest away. Is anyone farther away from Southern California than Washington? Wait, no. Ohio would be farther away than Washington. I don't think you're the farthest away there. You've got about, let's say, 2 more minutes left. Most of you have turned in already. Brooklyn. Yep, Brooklyn wins. 2 more minutes for this one. Different game. All right, I think we're almost done here. I think everyone might be already turned in. I'm just grading the last couple right now. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize the answer to one of them was in the picture. I'm an idiot. You're welcome, I guess. All right, that's everybody. Look at that. We don't have any ties. So let me go over the answers real quick. Any free points. All right, let me go over the answers real quick. All right, the first picture was Defender. Second picture was the one that had the name in it. I didn't even realize that I'm an idiot. It's Gauntlet. It's actually just Gauntlet. I don't know why it says Gauntlet 5 up there, but Gauntlet 5, whatever. I give you credit. The next one is Rampage, and then we have Dig Dug. The one after that is Zaxxon with the wall. Then Contra, Joust, Burger Time. You got Missile Command, Spy Hunter, Double Dragon. That one is Elevator Action. The one with the Pong paddle is actually Arkanoid, and I looked it up while I was grading. Arkanoid and Breakout are not the same game. That is specifically Arkanoid, and that's what I was looking for. Then we have Frogger, Gradius, and Ikari Warriors. All right, so I'll go ahead and read them off, even though you can see them. In 19th, tied for 19th place, we have Trivia Not Trivial and House Arrest in Washington with 17 points apiece. 20 points in 18th place for Team Commando. In 17th place with 22 points, Grandpa's Dick. 16th place with 26 points, Chubby Bunnies. 15th place with 27, The Soloist. 14th place with 28 points, Catholic School Dropouts. Tied for 12th with 32 apiece, Drunk Uncle and Bamtran. 11th place with 33 points, Dragon Energy. 10th place with 34 points, Bagel Shirt. 9th place with 37 points, Sean Smells. 8th place with 38 points, 99. 7th place with 39 points, Eagle. 6th place with 41 points, The Quarantitties. 5th place with 42 points, Two Smart Asses. 4th place with 43 points, Two Bags and Jeff. 3rd place with 44 points, Bagels versus Burritos. 2nd place with 46, The Baby Seal Club. And way out in 1st place with 55 points, Suck My Ditka. Cheated. I don't know. All right. That is it for me, man. I hope you guys had fun. I'm sorry I don't have any prizes for anybody. Who knows? Maybe that'll change in the future. I don't know. I'm hoping to do this next week again with some different questions. If you have any suggestions, I like doing theme rounds. So if you have any suggestions for that, most of you found me on Facebook, either through Reddit or Facebook or Instagram. So feel free to message me or message in that event group. You can let me know what you think and if you have any ideas for the future. Yeah, and I will put together something and shoot out hum songs. Yeah, maybe we'll do that instead of maybe I'll whistle songs, or maybe I'll bust out my guitar and try and play the songs. That would be awful. Or I could use my harmonica somewhere. I've got one of those somewhere. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, Neil Diamond next week. I don't think that's going to happen. But let me know what you guys think. And if you have any suggestions for next week. And yeah, we will see you then. I guess I will leave you with the fact that bitch, Carol Baskin, fed her husband to tigers and got away with it. So yeah, think about that until next week, and we will see you then.